Good afternoon. Today we'll start with the next family of Leguminaceae, subfamily of Leguminaceae, that is Fabaceae. Fabaceae is also known as bean family or pea family. It has about 630 genera, 18,000 species. It is the third largest family after Asteraceae and Orchidaceae. Its distribution is cosmopolitan, primarily in warm temperate zones. This is the family that has traditionally been divided into three subfamilies: popularity, that is known as Fabiodi, Cisalpinaceae, and Mimosinaceae. These have been recognized as independent family Fabaceae in several system of classification, and the trend to that tends to be revising in the last decade. And so it must be noted that the name Fabaceae is valid for family, that is Sensulato, as well as for Papilionida, upgraded as family. Leguminosae is the alternate name only for former, whereas Papilionida is the alternate for the later. The common features of the family include leaves usually compound with pulvinate base, these odd sepals that are anterior, flowers perigynous, carpel films, one with marginal placentation, and fruit commonly a pod or lomentum. There are about 440 genera, 12,800 species. We already discussed that. The silent features of family Fabaceae are there are trees, shrubs or herbs, leaves usually pinnately compound with pulvinate base, flowers zygomorphic with papilionaceous corolla, sepals are united, odd sepals anterior, stamens 10, usually diadelphous, means 1 plus 9 stamens are there, carpel 1, ovary superior, fruit a pod. Major genera are Astralagus, more than 2000 species. Second genera, that is Indigofera, more than 700 species are there. Crotalaria, more than 600 species. Desmodium, more than 400 species. Tephrosia, that also has more than 400 species. Trifolium, that are about 300 species. Dalbergia, 200 species. Lathyrus, that has 150 species. Lotus has 100 species, and Militia, that is 100 species. This Fabaceae, there are many trees like Dalbergia, Erythrina, shrubs like Tephrosia, Alhagi, Indigofera, or herbs like Medicago, Millilotus, sometimes woody or maybe climbers like Wisteria, commonly with root nodules, leaves alternate pinnately, like in Pisum, or palmatic component like in Trifolium, uh, sometimes simple like in the species Elisicarpus that is found here in Maharashtra, whole leaf like Lathyrus, and upper leaf leads like Vika and Pisum, sometimes modified into tendons, leaf base, pulvinate, stipulate presence. Inflorescence is mainly racemose in raceme like head or spike, sometimes in Triphonicum oinosis, sometimes it is clustered like in lotus or carangana. Flowers are bracteate, bisexual, zygomorphic, perigynous, calyx with 5 sepals, more or less united, usually campanulate. Odd sepals are like anterior corolla with 5 petals free, apillaceous, consisting of posterior standards or vexillum. Two stamens are there, diadelphous, one posterior free, and filaments of 9 fused into tube, which is open posteriorly. Like 5 plus 5, as in Cementhea, rarely they are monadelphous in Onosis, or free in Sephora or Thermopsis. Anthus biathecus dehiscens, it is longitudinal. Gynoecium with single carpel, unilocular with many oils. Placenta is marginal, ovary superior, style single curved, Fruits are legumes of old, rarely lumentum like in desmodium, you can see. Sometimes indecent or rarely spirally coiled. Again, medicago, sativus. Seeds one to many are present. Seed coat are hard. Endosperm is minute or absent. Food reserves in cotyledons. Pollination primarily is by insect and mostly by bees. Dispersal is commonly by wind, but often by mammals. This family has many economic important after family poaceae. It is a source of several pulses crops such as kidney bean, green gram, that is Facilis vulgare, Facilis aureus, black gram, Facilis mungo. Some lentils like len esculenta, chickpeas, sisir, peas like Pisum sativum, pigeon pea, Kajaras kajan, soybean, glycine max, and peanut that we use uh, in our daily protein diet, that is Erichis hypogea, that also yield oil with high protein food. like Others are like indigo dye, that is obtained from indigo ferratin rye. The seeds of Abrus pigmentosa are used as necklaces and rosary, but are extremely poisonous and can be fatally ingested. The important of water plants include alfalfa, that is Medico sativus, and clover trifolium, like common ornamental in like lupinus, sweet pea, Lathyrus odoratus, wisteria, labrum, coral tree, erythrina, falsa canetia, that is also known as robina, and brooms are present. These are some of the plants that are economically important in this family. Uh, these are the major genera that we discuss: Astragalus, Indigofera, Crotularia, Taperutia, Trifolium delberigia, Lathyrus lotus, Milicia. So you can see this is Astragalus delberigia sisu, sesame tree. It is known as, it is a source of wood, timber. This is Crotularia retusa. This is Desmodium. This is Pongamia pinnata, also known as Militia. This is Teprosia. We call it commonly as Unai. This is commonly called as white clover. Uh, this is Pongamia pinnata, also known as Yedabadam tree. So here is the description that I have given in this PowerPoint. You can read it, and some of the economic importance that we discussed earlier. Here, we'll, this is the plant of Teprosia. Unai सांगितलं ना तुम्हाला मगाशी उन्हाळी Teprosia purpurea. The leaves are compound. These are the pods. These are the flowers in dressing. This is a single flower. This is the keel. This is the standard petal. These are petal sepals. This is the androecium. One is free. Others are nine are fused. This is the gynoecium showing marginal placentation. This is the TS of Uri. This is the floral diagram. These are the sepals. These are the petals. A floral formula, that is bracteate. Bisexual calyx corolla. Flower is zygomorphic. Bisexual flower. Calyx 5. Corolla 5. Androecium 9 plus 1. Gynoecium 1. It is inferior. Taxonomic characters of this Tephrosia purpura habitat, that is terrestrial habit like shrub or herb. Vegetative characters: roots, underground, taproot, branched, stem, aerial, erect, rough, cylindric, branch, herbaceous, woody at base, leaves, uh, the compound, unipinnate, petiolate or stipulate, phyllotaxis, alternate, shape is shape you can see here or venation is reticulate, apex obtuse, margin entire. Floral characters are given like inflorescence decimos type, flowers, theirs bisexual, zygomorphic, calyx, corolla, stamen. Already we discussed that a 10 single is legume or legume type. Here is the floral formula that we already discussed, bracted, zygomorphic, bisexual, calyx 5, corolla 5, androecium 9 plus 1, gynoecium 1. The classification system is given kingdom, non-motile, root, autotrophic, photosynthetic organism, hence that is Kanti. Division, flower producing plant with seed enclosed within ovary, hence that is angiosperm. Subclass, petals are fused, not free, hence gamopetally. Class, reticulate venation, vascular bundle arranged in around the cambium. Sepals are united and epigamous flower, hence calyciflory. Fruit is legume or pod. Compound stipulate leaves are present, 10 stamens in flower, hence Fabaceae. Family Papilionaceous corolla, racemose inflorescence, legume fruit, uniaxillary estivation, hence Papilionaceae. These are the characters that are given to the specimen, hence the given belongs to family Papilionaceae. The name of the specimen is Taperosia purpurea. These are the characteristic classification for Taperosia purpurea. Okay, we'll stop here. In next family, we'll see Mimosaceae.